Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Aamir Abbas, and today I'm here once again in front of you people to talk about a very important short topic, which is choosing the right statistical test. This will be a very short video. So, those of you who are online, I will request you people to stay with me. It is not going to take more than 10 minutes. In addition to this, I will request you people, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this live feed with others so that maximum people can get benefited from this. Without any further delay, I'm going to start with the topic, which is choosing the right statistical test. We'll be talking about only two variables, and for this is only for the sake of simplicity, and this is because this is the most common case. So straightforward, we'll go into the discussion of the topic. So we have two variables, and when we have two variables, we need to go into the basic definition and the types of the variables. So one of the variable will be qualitative variable, and both of the variables can be either qualitative or quantitative. So one of the variable can be qualitative or quantitative. In the same way, the second variable can be a qualitative variable or a quantitative variable, right? So we can therefore make this 2 by 2 table on the basis of the types of different variables, on the types of the variables which we are which we are interested in, which means that one of the variable will be either qualitative or quantitative, and the other can also be either of the two, which is either that will be a qualitative variable or the quantitative variable. So we'll choose different scenarios, and we will identify which tests we can use in each one of these four scenarios. So the first scenario is where the first variable is qualitative and the second variable is also qualitative. In this situation, we'll use something which we call as the chi-square test. Here I have to emphasize, I'm just talking about the basic assumptions. I'm not going into a lot of details of this because there are more details to this, but just for the sake of simplicity, I'm keeping the talk simple. Let's talk about an example of this situation when one of the variable is qualitative, the second variable is also qualitative, and we have to choose the chi-square test for this. For example, we want to check whether there is a relationship between gender and smoking. Okay. And so what is happening that gender is a qualitative variable with 2 levels, smoking is a qualitative variable with 2 levels, and therefore we will choose a chi-square test in order to find out the relationship between gender and smoking status. And again, this is because the first variable, which is gender, that is a qualitative variable. The second variable, which is smoking status, is also a qualitative variable. Therefore we will choose a chi-square test. Now we move further. Okay. Now we move to a situation when one of the variable is a quantitative variable and the second variable is also a quantitative variable. In this situation, we choose something which we call as the Pearson correlation coefficient, and that we move forward with an example. For example, we want to find out the relationship between height and weight. In this situation, height is a quantitative variable, weight is a quantitative variable, so the correlation between the two can be shown with the help of the Pearson correlation coefficient. If we move further, in a situation where one of the variable is a quantitative variable and the second variable is a qualitative variable, and there is an add-on information to this at this level, and this is very important. The qualitative variable has 2 levels, right? In this situation, when one of the variable is the quantitative variable and the second variable is a qualitative variable, and the qualitative variable has 2 levels, then you use independent samples t-test. And let's take the example over here that if you want to check whether BMI differ across genders or not. So what is happening? That BMI is a quantitative variable. Gender is a qualitative variable with 2 levels. All of these points are important. Here we will use independent samples t-test. Now stay with me. And then there is another situation where one of the variable is qualitative variable with more than 2 levels, and the second variable is quantitative variable. In this situation, we will use one-way ANOVA. And the example in this situation is that does height changes across MBBS classes? Now, what is happening over here? Height is a quantitative variable. And MBBS classes, for example, there can be five classes, which is first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and fifth final year. Therefore, uh, there are five levels of the MBBS class variable, and height is a quantitative variable. Therefore, we will use one way ANOVA. So this is a very short presentation where I'm talking about uh, in a very simple situation when you have two variables, you can which test you can use. This is the 2 by 2 table. If you just understand this 2 by 2 table, you will be able to uh, understand which particular type of test you want to use, and then I will so that's all for the time being with me. If you want me to cover any other topics, please suggest that to me in the comment section as well. And please give me your feedback in the comments. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will say you people bye for the time being. Take care. Bye.